Hello guys and welcome. So in this video I'm going to be going through the 2020 BAFTA Game Awards nominees, and I am going to give my opinion and who I would like to see win in each category. And we'll see on 2nd of April when it's broadcast how right I am, how wrong I am, and so on. Now, I will link in the description the link to this page. The BAFTA Game Awards are an annual event hosted by BAFTA. They do film awards, they do other things. If you're interested in going, book a ticket, go. Like, see if you're interested in attending these shows. And also as well, what I really like about all the awards, like the Game Awards and so on, is to honor the work of the people in the gaming industry who do such a fantastic job every day, who are always pushing and innovating. And we can all see that because of the fact games are just getting better and better and better and better year on year. So events like this really are important. So yeah, but in this video, I'm not going to be showing any trailers or anything like that. I'm literally just going to talk about the games and give my opinions. So, okay. So first category, animation. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Luigi's Mansion 3, Sayonara Wild Hearts, and Sekiro. In this category, for animation, I would actually pick Sayonara Wild Hearts. So, yeah, because Luigi's Mansion 3 for animation is sort of like the cartoony animation that's pretty well done, but it's not exactly an innovation for Nintendo. Nintendo have done a million things like that before. So, whereas Sayonara Wild Hearts it stood out to me. So, for each of these categories, guys, let me know what you think should win in each category. It's just my opinion, nothing more. Okay, artistic achievement. So, Concrete Genie, Control, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium, Knights and Bikes, and Sayonara Wild Hearts. Okay, so I would give the animation to Sayonara Wild Hearts, but for artistic achievement, I would probably give it to Disco Elysium, to be perfectly honest. So, okay, let's move on. Audio achievement. So, Ape Out, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and Untitled Goose Game. For this game, believe it or not, I would actually give it to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And let me tell you why. When I played through that game, I was from the audio, I felt really like I was fighting in a war. I was getting PTSD playing through that game because of the audio. And as someone who suffers from severe anxiety, it wasn't a good place to be in. Like, I was playing the game and I had tears going down my face because of the amount of stress that was reflected by the audio. So, like, I know that it might be an unpopular opinion. Some people might look at Call of Duty and think, bleh. But basically, Modern Warfare Call of Duty for audio, fantastic. They did a great job. And I believe, in this case, they deserve this award. And then, okay, best game. Control, Disco Elysium, Luigi's Mansion 3, Outer Wilds, Sekiro, and Untitled Goose Game. For this one, I'll probably pick Sekiro. If it doesn't get many individual awards, it probably would get best game. Very close second for me would be Control. I thought Control was a fantastic game. And then British game. So Dirt Rally 2, Heaven's Vault, Knights and Bikes, Observation, Planet Zoo, and Total War 3 Kingdoms. In this case, I'm going to have to select Planet Zoo, to be perfectly honest, because there's a lot of simulators out there, but Planet Zoo does a fantastic job of emulating not only how to build a zoo, but making it fun. That's the thing. So it was really fun to play the game and so on. And the animations on the animals, they're so cute, you know what I mean? So, like, you see the little animals around, and, like, you genuinely feel bad if your virtual animals, who are just graphics, like, eventually just die or get sick or anything. So the level of empathy I've got towards a game like Planet Zoo is amazing as well. So in this category, British game, I would select Planet Zoo. And also the people at Frontier Development are just so nice. They're so open and they're so kind. So, okay, debut game. Ape Out, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium, Katana Zero, Knights and Bikes, and Manifold Garden. It's kind of unfair to put Death Stranding in this category, given that Hideo Kojima has been making games for like 30 years. but and he's responsible for games like Metal Gear Solid. But given that it's in this category, I would say Death Stranding, because obviously when they say debut game, it's the first game by Kojima Productions since he's been independent from Konami. So yeah, in this case, I would select Death Stranding. First game of this studio, pumped out 100% a AAA game, and so on. But potentially he had an unfair advantage because of the fact he's not only experienced in this field, but he's famous in this field as well. But yeah, so okay. So next category, evolving game. So Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Path of Exile. Right, so I'm going to select Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers. Obviously, my opinion might be a kind of biased because I've got 1,400 videos about Final Fantasy 14 on my channel. But Shadowbringers in particular has been hailed as not only the best expansion of Final Fantasy 14, but potentially the best expansion of any game ever. The story was fantastic, the music was on a new level, everything about it was incredible. So for an evolving game that's always pushing the boundaries, Shadowbringers is what I would select. So for example, if they put in this category Final Fantasy 14 Heavensward, I wouldn't pick it. So I didn't actually really like that expansion. But Shadowbringers really, really was fantastic. No Man's Sky, I actually really liked it when it first came out. And it has improved vastly since initial release, but the embarrassment of the initial release is something I will never forget. So I will never select it for any award. They could have done a lot better, and hopefully they'll learn for next time not to do these things. Family. Okay, Concrete Genie, Knights and Bikes, Luigi's Mansion 3, Untitled Goose Game, and Vacation Simulator, and Watam. Okay, for this, anything family related, I'll probably pick a Nintendo game. So in this case, I would select Luigi's Mansion 3. I don't need really to say more about Nintendo. They always push the boundaries, but keep things PG. Civilization 6 for Game Beyond Entertainment. Death Stranding, Kind Words, Life is Strange 2, Neo Cab, and Ring Fit Adventure. So for Game Beyond Entertainment, I would actually pick Life is Strange 2, because the game touched on some very important social current issues that some people face, and it did it really, really well. It did it with the highest level of empathy you can imagine, while also empowering the people who are suffering from the social situations that people might face. I don't want this to become a political video, but for this category, I would pick Life is Strange 2. Okay, so game design. So there's Baba Is You, Control, Disco Elysium, Outer Wilds, Sekiro, and Watam. Right. In this situation, I would actually pick, for design, I would pick Control, because you're always going down a sprawling, endless corridors of an evil corporation, the Control Bureau, and the fact that it had to be designed and developed, and it's endlessly creepy, endlessly puts you on edge. I would select Game Control for game design. Okay, multiplayer. So there's Apex Legends, Borderlands 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Luigi's Mansion 3, TikTok, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. Ooh. I'm sort of on the fence between Apex Legends and The Division 2, to be honest. So in this case, I would actually pick The Division 2, because the game itself is designed around multiplayer. Obviously, Apex Legends is as well, but The Division 2 has really since been expanded. It's designed and really should be best enjoyed in a co-op group. So, and there's still people I know that play Division 2 to this day. There was obviously a lot of hype for Apex Legends when it first came out, and it was great watching Shroud basically just annihilate everyone. But I don't think the game has really developed since, but the Division 2 really has. The Division 2 has definitely improved and improved and improved. But, of course, guys, that's my opinion. Don't hurt me. Like, that's just my opinion of this category. Music. Control, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium, Outer Wilds, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and Watam. In this case, I would actually select Death Stranding. BB's theme in Death Stranding, and a lot of the music, new level. BB's theme had me in tears for an hour. An hour. Literally, I've had family members pass away, and I didn't cry that much. So, yeah, for music, I would select Death Stranding. Right. So, narrative. Yeah, so there's Control, Disco Elysium, Life is Strange 2, Outer Wilds, and the Outer Worlds, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. For narrative, I would still select Life is Strange 2 because of how well it plays out over the course of the episodes. At the end of each episode, they leave you on a cliffhanger, and you are waiting and desperate to see what's going to happen next. So, and it's been incredibly well written, and it only culminated in various multiple endings, all of which had a massive impact. And the different endings depended on the choices you made through the game. So for narrative, I would select Life is Strange 2. Okay, moving on. Original property. The Barbara Is You, Control, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium, Outer Wilds, and Untitled Goose Game. For this category, I would actually pick Outer Wilds because it was more unique than a lot of the other games that come out before it. And there has been other games which touch on the similar themes since. So, for example, Journey to Savage Planet is quite similar to Outer Wilds, but it came out after. So I would select Outer Wilds for this category. Okay, performer in a leading role. So Laura Bailey in Gears 5, Courtney Hope in Control, Logan Marshall Green in Telling Lies, Gonzalo Martin in Life is Strange 2, and he plays Sean, Barry Sloan in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Norman Reedus in Death Stranding. I would actually pick Norman Reedus in Death Stranding because he brought a unique edge. You're always on edge about the main character as Sam. So, yeah, from this list, I would pick Norman Reedus. I try not to think about it too much because I don't want to cry again. Okay. Performer in a supportive role. So, Jonian Anderson in Life is Strange 2. Troy Baker in Death Stranding. Sarah Bartholomew in Life is Strange 2. Aisha Iza in The Dark Pictures Man of Medan. Leah Sedox in Death Stranding. And Marty Susalo in Control. Ooh. I would usually just pick Troy Baker for everything, but his character in Death Stranding wasn't actually that overwhelming to me. So, who do I pick? Yeah, I tell you what, I'm gonna pick the janitor in Control. He was creepy beyond words. I get like shivers just thinking about him. And sometimes it's really easy to forget that these people are just actors because they embody the character so well. So I would pick Marty Sosolo as Artie the janitor in Control. That's what I would select in this category. And then two more. Technical achievement. So you have A Plague Tale, Innocence, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Metro Exodus, and Sekiro. Okay, so for technical achievement, I would actually pick... I want to say Control, to be perfectly honest, because of the fact that, like I said, going through the Bureau of Control is forever creepy. The walls are always shifting. Like, yeah. So for game design, technical achievement, all of it, I would select Control personally. But let me know in those comments down below what you think. And then last category, Mobile Game of the Year, voted for by the public. So Assemble with Care, Call of Duty Mobile, Dead Man's Phone, Pokemon Go, Tangle Tower, and What the Golf. Right, so from this list, like, because you guys know that I do cover mobile apps on my channel, so I would actually pick Call of Duty. Based on the fact that it's voted for by the public. Call of Duty Mobile was downloaded 150 million times plus, and there's going to be a lot more people who vote for it, and it's just really fun to play. Like, I really am not into like battle royales usually and games like that, but Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile really pushed the boundary for me, and it convinced me to play games like that. And I know Pokemon Go was crazy, like, around the world, but that was a couple of years ago. People might have moved on since then, I hope. So, yeah, so for this category, I would pick Call of Duty Mobile. Simple as that. Okay, guys, so that's the categories, and that's the nominees for every category for the BAFTA Game Awards 2020. Those were my thoughts on who I would like to see win in every single case. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a different opinion for different categories and so on. Like I said, I will link in the description to this page. If you're interested in going, buy a ticket, go. And otherwise, hopefully when it's broadcast, I will be restreaming it and so on and reacting live to the awards announced, if we're allowed to. Okay, guys? So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can watch a random video over there. You can watch the latest upload down there, or you can click down here to subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.